Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm sharing some game-changing tips on how to book cheap flights that actually work. Whether you're a frequent flyer or someone who rarely books flights, you'll find something useful here. I've saved over $10,000 on flights in recent years, and I want to pass on these tricks to you. Let's dive right in. First up, let's talk about positioning flights. This might sound a bit unconventional, but it's a fantastic way to save money. A positioning flight is essentially an extra flight added to your itinerary to get to your destination cheaper. Here's how it works. If flights to your main destination are expensive, search for cheaper flights to nearby cities or major hubs. For example, if you're flying from Detroit to Malta, you might find that flying to Vienna is significantly cheaper. From there, you can book a budget flight to Malta. This way, you save money on the overall trip and even get to explore a new city. The same principle applies if you're buying flights with points or miles. Some airlines price award flights based on distance ranges. By adding a positioning flight that shortens your main flight's distance, you might find yourself in a cheaper award range. Now let's debunk a common myth, the incognito mode. Many people believe that airlines increase prices if they detect repeated searches for the same flights. However, this isn't true. I've used incognito mode myself, but recent data from flight search engines like Going show that they don't use incognito mode for their extensive flight searches. It turns out that price changes are not influenced by your browsing history, so you can skip the hassle of incognito windows. Next, let's discuss airline rules that can help you save money. Many travelers aren't aware of the 24-hour rule, which allows you to either freeze the price of a ticket for 24 hours or cancel it for a full refund, provided you booked directly with the airline's US website and more than 7 days before the flight. If you find an amazing deal but need a bit of time to decide, just book it right away and use the 24-hour window to finalize your plans. Additionally, if an airline cancels or significantly alters your flight, they're required to rebook you on a new flight or refund you. This can be a blessing in disguise, allowing you to select a more convenient flight time or better itinerary. And if you have a non-refundable ticket, sometimes waiting for the airline to cancel or modify the flight can get you a refund without the usual hassle. Another tip is to book your flights during the Goldilocks window. This is a sweet spot for finding better deals. 3 months before domestic flights and 8 months before international trips. For peak seasons like summer or December, consider booking even earlier. Waiting too long can lead to price hikes, so aim to book before prices start to climb. Finally, use a credit card that offers travel insurance to pay for your flights. While this won't lower your ticket price, it can save you a lot if something goes wrong, like trip cancellations, delays, or lost luggage. For instance, if a flight delay forces you to stay overnight, travel insurance could cover the extra expenses, which is invaluable in those situations. Here's a fascinating tip for frequent travelers. Round-trip tickets starting from outside the US are often cheaper than those starting from within the US. For example, flying from London to Detroit can be cheaper than the reverse. If you frequently travel to Europe, consider flying to Europe first and then booking round-trip flights from there. These tips can really help you save on your flights and travel smarter. If you want more step-by-step guides and cheap travel hacks, check out the playlist linked below. And don't forget to follow us on TikTok and Instagram for more travel tips. Thanks for watching.